So every single day, people die in the jungle. They don't know how to survive, they don't know how to jungle, and they definitely don't know how to gank. Don't know how to smite the dragon, don't know how to smite the baron, and defeat all lanes. However, today, I'll make a change. Today I'll be the change.
Damn, son!
Hi guys, my name is Bluedragon, and today I'd like to thank you for joining me in How to Be a Better League Player. This will be episode 1, this will be about the jungle. Let's get started. We're not going to talk specifically about jungle clearing. I will however tell you how I always do it. There is no real wrong way as long as there is a reason for what you're doing. So let's get started. So everybody knows that the jungle is a unique role where you fight the jungle monsters to gain gold and experience. Your job will be to get Drake and Baron and to secure them with your smite. Also ganking will be awesome if you do so. So now we're going to talk about the champion. The champion is extremely important. To know the weakness and the power of your champ is extremely important, because this will determine how you will gank, when you will gank, and what your jungle clearing is. So let's say you're going Lee Sin. Lee Sin has an extremely strong early game. So what I always do, I always predict where the jungler is. So knowing where the jungler is, let's say the Fizz is the jungler. The jungler Fizz will always begin with blue buff, so at the side of the blue buff. What I will do is I get to Gromp, or even better, I'll get to red. I'll say to my team, to my bot lane or to my top laner, let's get red instead of the other monster. And getting red will give me a huge boost to my power, to my early game power. It will give me a slow, it will give me extra damage, and it will secure the first blood if I get to that Fizz. So it's really important in that communicate to your team and knowing the power and weakness of your champion. I know that Lee Sin is getting weaker the longer the game takes, so try to be useful for my team, at least feed them in the mid game so they can carry me. Another example will be Jax. Jax is exactly the opposite of Lee Sin. He has a very weak early game and a strong late game. So what I will do is I will always try to ward and specifically know that there is no jungler in my jungle, so I won't give that first blood or I won't die unnecessarily. And I will try to not gank early on, but however my thing is to always gank, because ganking is extremely important in my eyes. It will give you not only experience from that lane, but it will also help that lane. It will make the enemies a lot more, they won't overextend anymore that much. They will give some room to your laner, and of course you have the chance to get a kill or give the kill to your laner. So that's all about champions. The next thing is of course jungle vision, extremely important. If you don't have jungle vision, you are very vulnerable to getting the enemy jungler in your own jungle. He can ward your jungle, so he knows exactly how much health you have and he can play on that. So that's what I always do, especially with Lee Sin. I always go for that level 2 enemy jungle. I always go for that level 2 kill on the enemy jungler, because I know Lee Sin is extremely strong and I know he will just kill anyone. So definitely know the power and weakness of your champion and get the jungle vision. That will make you a lot stronger. It will really help you in the game. And then we're coming of course to the ganks. Ganks are extremely important in my eyes, so I always gank. Every time I walk from, let's say, the top area of my jungle to the lower area of my jungle, I don't have to go behind the mid lane. I can always go here and give a gank. Even though the gank isn't good, it will still be a gank, and it will still be putting some pressure on the enemy laner. And if you get a kill, you get a kill. If not, you continue with your path. Of course, the risk here is the enemy jungler and the entire enemy team knows where you are. Again, that's how you can always know where the enemy jungler is, because if he shows up for a gank, you know immediately after that where he is. You can always, of course, warding. Ladies and gentlemen, warding is extremely important. If you don't ward, you don't know what you're doing, you don't know where you are, you're missing information, and without the information you cannot strategically play this game. Of course, the jungle's most important thing is securing objectives like the Drake and Baron. Smiting them in the right time is extremely important. You know, there's nothing worse than just fighting a dragon or a baron and getting it stolen because your jungler doesn't know how to smite. So ladies and gentlemen, please try to practice that. Please try to practice your smite. Know how much damage your smite does, because that way you will be able to secure it. And for example, if the dragon or baron is extremely low, just don't put all your burst damage into it. Wait till it's like below 1000 health, then do the burst damage to it, and then use your smite immediately after that, so you'll get a high chance that you will get the baron with your team. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like and of course subscribe for more. See you next time.